Welcome to the Speedway Chat Show hosted by Jerry Sims and Wilbur Hancock. We would like to say a massive thank you to all our partners that make the show possible. Make sure you like, comment, and share our videos. It helps get Speedway in front of more people. It's really easy to find our podcast. Just say, "Hey Alexa, play Speedway Chat Show podcast." Enjoy, buckle up, and get ready for an awesome ride.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Speedway Chat Show. Once again, I cannot say how you doing, Jerry. Jerry is driving back from Poland right now. He will be with us next week, though. We have an awesome show planned out as usual. We have Mr. Broc Nicol, and alongside him, we have Dylan Rummel, which was our guest last week. Earlier this Monday, we did post a podcast-only show on all your podcast platforms. It can be as simple as Alexa, Google, and Spotify, Apple Music, or podcast, and you can find our podcast. Jerry's here. He's watching, which is quite scary because I got the boss watching me now. And once again, I would like to say a massive thank you to SP2 Speedway. Has been a massive help throughout our show in general, and I'm really looking forward to giving away our bike, which is happening extremely soon. Thank you to everyone who's supporting all the riders. Make sure you go like and follow their Facebook pages and improve on their social medias. Any help from them and any help from you guys will help them. So I think we should give Broc Nicol the introduction he deserves. The 2017, I believe, U.S. National Speedway Champion, and 2021, as well as 2020 AMA National Pairs Speedway Champion, Mr. Broc Nicol. How's it going?
Yeah, good. How are you?
All great, all great. How's your travels? How's England been doing pretty much?
It's been good. Still in this quarantine, but I'm almost off now. Just waiting for my day 5 test to come back. Once I get the results from that, then I should be free to leave. So I'm going on day 8 tomorrow. I haven't got results back. So, yeah, just going a bit crazy in the house.
Yeah, you got Dylan alongside of you as well. I think Dylan's helping out, with your quarantine. He just got there yesterday, I believe. How was that, Dylan? Are you doing all right from your quarantining?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm doing fine. It's like Brock said, it's freaking nuts just sitting here. I mean, there's so much to do, and we can't do anything just because of the quarantine. We have to stay for at least the 5 days, which is like the test release, and now I'm just waiting on results.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't even understand that. It probably sucks because you're eager to get out and you wanted to go, ride your bike, but you can't do that yet. Broc, your preparations for this season a little bit different than usual. You're not able to have the preseason stuff that you usually do. You just got there last week. Usually you're there a little bit earlier. Why was that?
Yeah, I usually like to come over quite a bit in advance just to make sure everything's ready, get quite a bit of practice in. But I had a visa, my middle league visa run out last year. So just in the process of getting that, took longer than expected, and yeah, which set me back a bit. But yeah, running a little bit behind, but we'll have a couple weeks to sort everything. So yeah, a bit bummed I couldn't come over earlier, but it all worked out.
Yeah, you have likes like Martin Hagen by your side helping you out. Are you at the Hagen house right now?
Yeah, we're quarantined here at the Hagens. I live here. Dylan's staying. Gonna get his stuff ready at our workshop and everything. So, yeah, that makes it easy coming over. It's my second home, so yeah, just like I said, quarantine, waiting to get out of here.
Is Sam your little brother?
Yeah. No, me and Sam, we always, yeah, he's like my little brother. I like living with him and punking on him a bit, but he does the same back to me. So no, it's just fun games.
That's awesome. And is it nice to have Dylan by your side this year? I mean, you guys are good friends here. Um, is it going to be a help to have someone a little bit more American-like over there, even though Luke is only across the pond, really?
Of course it is.
He thinks so. I don't know. I'm a bit scared. No, it's good just to have somebody that I'm pretty good friends with back home and everything growing up with. Yeah, so it's good to just have another American over. Um, just trying to follow the dream and yeah, any Americans that come over, I'm very happy about that. And we all came for the same reason, and that's just to be a better rider and work our way up the ladder. So yeah, I'm very happy about Dylan being over, and um, it'll be good to have someone to hang out with and stuff when I get some free time.
Yeah. So here's an honest question. Do you think he's going to do good?
I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. I'm not sure. No.
First meetings against our team. So.
Yeah, our first match is against each other, so yeah,
Oh,
we'll find out here shortly. But no, he's prepared, and he's come a long way in the last couple of years and really turned things around. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely tough over here, but I think he knows what to expect, and he'll do just fine.
yeah. So you're in Glasgow for the middle league, and as well as Wolverhampton for the top league. You're going to Scotland. I mean, Scotland is a little bit of a drive for you for your home races. Are you going to be trying to keep two bikes there, or are you gonna just drive back and forth for every home meeting?
Yeah, no, I'll have the same bike. So yeah, I'm living just outside of London, so it is a long ways for me, eight hours or something, I think. Um, but yeah, keeping the same bikes. I've got a workshop and place to stay up there. A lot of my meetings on the weekends are in the middle league, so it's not like I'm going straight up doing Glasgow and coming straight back home. I'll be able to hit a couple meetings up there, bit of a northern tour. So yeah, it should work out all right. A lot of driving, no.
Yeah, for sure. You have any plans on having in any other teams over in Sweden or Poland, Denmark, Germany, etc.?
Yeah, I would definitely like to. That's a step in the right direction and a big learning curve to go and ride in Europe. I had plans to this year, which still might happen. It's so hard to tell with all the travel restrictions. So um, yeah, just kind of holding off. I'm going to get the ball rolling here, get things sorted, and hopefully, if travel gets easier, then I could head over to Europe and start the season there.
Oh, sweet. You had quite a successful, I could say, off-season/season over here in the States. You ended up getting a national championship with Luke Becker, as well as quite a few round wins in Bakersfield, and you got a win at Paris, a couple of them. Speak on that. How does it feel to be able to know that you can come back and still kick some ass, even if you're over in England a little bit?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, last year was a bit of a bummer for everybody. There wasn't much racing. I was fortunate enough to get that GP qualifier spot in Croatia, so I came over and decided to hang out for a bit, see if anything popped up, and I was able to um, join the Swedish league. So that was good, and then went back home. I was still active on the bike quite a bit in 2020, so that helped me going into the off season, and yeah, just kind of being consistent on the bike and keeping everything fresh and never having to knock the rust off, they say. So yeah, it was good. I mean, a lot of the boys going back home, they stepped their game up and were going really quick. So it didn't make my job easy, but yeah, I had a lot of fun battling with everybody back home. It's always a good time.
Last week, me and Dylan spoke about your guys' match race that you had. It was the last race I think that you both did before you came back or went back over to Europe. You two have put on some of the most exciting races. You guys have so much respect for each other, but as when it gets on the track, you guys battle it out. And to see you guys now, you helped him get over there. You're quarantining with him, so you got to stick with each other. And is it nice to be able to look back on someone like Dylan and say if he had a bad race at this track? You both are in the same league, technically. So are you able to, compare notes even if you are on separate teams, or are you just like you're doing your thing and I'm doing my thing?
Yeah, it's that match race you were talking about, that was an awesome race. I think we kind of learn off each other so much that like in that first start he kind of read what I was going to do and was able to get that quick cut back. But yeah, no, it's good. I mean, being close with Dylan and racing in the same league and against each other, I think it'll just be good for both of us. We kind of share information and kind of help each other grow as riders. So yeah, no, it's good. I'm any tips I think I could give Dylan, I'm right there to give it to him, and I think he would do the same back.
Yeah, I might.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see how he's feeling that week then. Last year you did a Grand Prix qualifier, I believe, right?
Yeah.
How did that go? I mean, the competition and that is absolutely insane. Because you do have some GP riders that are trying to get back in their spot. There was no qualifying rounds because they got canceled. You're going straight into like the best of the best. I think they offered that to another guy and the guy said no, and you're like, you know what, I'm up for it. Let's go. Tell me how that experience was like.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity. I don't think I was the first choice, to be honest, for that, but nobody else wanted the spot. And I mean, I was at home. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't on the bike. So, yeah, right away I said, yeah, I'll do it. Let me know when and where. So, yeah, a lot of things to get put together for a meeting like that, especially being all the way in Croatia. But yeah, I knew it was going to be hard, but in a one-off meeting like that, anything can happen. So, yeah, I hopped on the opportunity, anything to learn a thing or two. So, yeah, it was an awesome time. I started with a good heat, and then, yeah, just made mistakes off the start that kind of screwed my night up. But all in all, it's you live and you learn, and yeah, it's only going to make me better for the future.
Yeah, exactly. And you're right there, because as a speeder rider, you just need to take whatever chances you can get and move on, and you live and you learn, right? So there was no loss that you got there. All you did was gain more track time, and you learned new things. For someone like Dylan coming over for the first time, racing in a team, he's been over there for some what's it called, World Cup rounds, I believe. What advice could you give someone like that? California is your home, but you're going over there for 8 months out of the year, 6 or 8 months out of the year, whatever it is. What could you say to him that's just gonna help him go in the right direction?
Yeah, I think I mean, the weeks leading up, I mean, for quite a few weeks now, I've just been telling him all the bad things about England and what's better back home, just to kind of get him well prepared for it, know what to expect. But no, yeah, it's just your first year. It's all a big learning curve. Like I said, I think he's prepared and he knows what it takes. So it's all about just yeah, let the writing do the talking, as they say. So, yeah, just as long as he can learn every meeting, I'd love to give him tips here and there if I can. As I've been over here a couple years, I'm still only learning myself. I'm hoping to have a long season this year with no injuries, and yeah, just I think he'll do all right though. He's a good kid and he knows what it takes, like I said. So, yeah, only time will tell.
Steve Evans just put here the bad things, like the kebab shop closes early.
Oh, kebabs.
Yeah.
Kebabs. I had a kebab yesterday, dude. Dude, I swear. I think, what was it, yesterday for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a kebab yesterday. Whenever I still burp and I taste it, dude. Those things are freaking toxic. I loved it. It tasted delicious.
What? It's a good toxic.
Yeah, no, I love myself a chicken kebab as well. They're not bad, I must say.
Do you do it? Have you tried the kebab sandwiches?
No, I don't think so.
So what we
I
do
think
in
I've tried
Sweden
one.
is that we get like a baguette kind of, and then you slice up the kebab, so you get like thin strips of it, kind of like ham in a way, and you get thin strips of it, and you drench
Right.
it in different sauces and stuff, and it's the best thing ever. It's so good, but again, a little bit toxic. Wouldn't recommend it like a night before the race. It would kind of suck, but it's bomb.
Yeah, Dylan's been on the shitter all day. I was wondering what was up with him now that he says that.
I think your biggest fans right here. She wants a
Hey.
shout out.
Who is it? It's Delana. Delana
Uh-huh.
Spearman, shouts out. She's all the way back home watching. She's one of our millions of viewers, so that's cool. Yeah, shouts out to her.
Is she just one in a million?
Stealing the spotlight once again.
Yeah, trying to steal spotlight, of course.
Oh my God. Oh, here we got Wolves Speedway. Are you looking forward to winning the premiership with the Perry's International Wolves in 2021?
Yeah, definitely. That's the goal. I mean, I haven't ridden Wolves for quite a few years now. I think my last time there was 2017 or something. But yeah, it's been a long wait. I mean, since there's no last season, it's been a long time coming. So I'm really excited to get that first meeting done and over with. And then yeah, just my main goal is just to win races and help the club get to the playoffs, and then anything can happen from there. So yeah, trophies in the near future, hopefully.
Speaking about tips again, you have been over the. This is your how many seasons have you been over there, like racing for a team?
This will be my 4th year. That's counting last year though. So really, I've only had half of 2018 when I joined Sheffield, halfway through, and then my second year with them in 2019, which I got injured. So I've had like one complete year pretty much. So yeah, I'm
you have likes of like your dad, Doug Nicol. He's been over there. You have your uncle Donnie as well. What is the best advice you could possibly have gotten from any of them, or honestly anyone? It can be Dylan if it really comes down to that. What's the best advice that you've gotten right before you've gone over it the first time?
Best advice. I mean,
The
just being
kebab shop.
open to anything, really. Yeah. I've heard a lot of stories. I don't know about the greatest ones though, but it sounded like a good time. No, it's just go over and learn. I just keep an open mind to everything. Kind of put myself out of my comfort zone, and you really have to push yourself. My first year, I know I crashed a lot of times just because I was trying to push myself so hard, but it also taught me a lot in a short amount of time. So, yeah, I'd say just kind of stepping out of your comfort zone and learning as much as you can.
If you can plan out a 5-year plan or a 5-year goal, what would that be? I mean, you're in your, like you said, you've only really had one full season in British Speedway and maybe a couple meetings and elsewhere in Europe. If you could create a 5-year plan, where would you see yourself in 5 years?
If I could create it, I would be world champ for the next 5 years. But we all know that's not possible. It all takes time. So I'm not sure. I've got goals and achievements I'd like to accomplish, but as long as I'm winning races, that's kind of how I come into this year. I just want to go out. I want to enjoy my racing, and I want to win races. Winning races is the only way I do enjoy racing, pretty much. So, yeah, as long as I'm winning, when you're winning, it opens up more opportunity, and that'll only make you a better rider going forward. So, yeah, I'd like to stay in England, obviously, kind of dip my toes in the Europe scene, and see how that goes once I get that chance. And yeah, just growing as a person and as a rider. Hopefully in that, say, 5 years, I would be in the top league in Poland and in the GPs, but time will tell. I mean, anything can happen. I just want to learn and get better.
Jerry's saying that his best advice for you is stay away from the British woman. I think it is because he's into British men. And then we have his And then you have Lisa, who is his girlfriend, I believe, commenting right underneath it saying
Oh no.
that she thinks different. So I think Jerry just got himself into a little bit of a dilemma. But yeah, I think you're fine. Dylan's got Delana over here, so I think he's staying away from the British woman. I hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm lucky I'm not a British man. All right, that's all.
You'd be scared quarantining with Broc
Tinder,
then.
I think.
No, that's Grinder, isn't it?
No way. Dylan's on them all.
Oh man.
Don't tell Elena.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we went so off topic.
Is she still watching this?
You know what? She said she's gonna get fired from work if she doesn't turn this live stream off. So who knows? She might be just gone. She might be flying over to England as we speak.
Gonna have to keep that job to afford it.
Yeah. She's gonna need to be employed.
Apparently, she's
God
gonna
knows
live
I
off of
can't afford
Dylan.
it.
Oh, I just got a text. Yeah, she's gonna live off of you. She said. I just got a text from her.
No comment.
No comment.
How?
Now, same question for Dylan. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
On the top of the spectrum. No, I think similar to Brock, it's really just to learn as much as I can within the next 5 years, and hopefully make it into the top league, and be a pronounced top level rider. I think that's really the main goal. Eventually, obviously the goal is to really get into the GPs and the top league, and then hopefully win a world championship. But that kind of stuff takes time. I think it comes with seat time and just being comfortable with being at that level of racing. So hopefully by the next 5 year mark, I'm 22 now, so I'll be 27. So I think at that point, I'll be getting near. I'm not sure exactly the prime of racing. You never know. For some people, it's
different for your dad. He'll go forever.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully we could be like your dad and make it
his
all the way
prime,
to his age, but
the sad part is that he had like 3 different primes.
yeah.
He had 1997 was the first one, and then it took him another 14 years before he won the second one. So obviously something went downhill. But that in between that 1995, where the GP started, till 2018, he had to ride the GP qualifiers one time.
Right. Yeah, he never really missed a GP until he injured his hand that one time, right?
Yeah, and he had not missed one GP. You know what? How cool of a what's it called? Career you can you can reflect on by saying that you have not missed one GP throughout your whole career. And I was honestly thinking that he was going to go through that, but ended up not happening. And then he missed like almost half a season in 2017 because of a shoulder injury.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Injuries are a big thing when it comes to motorsports, any motorsport in general. Yeah, your dad's been lucky, and he had an awesome long career. And I think he had such a long career because he didn't get injured too much, which anybody hopes and prays for that. But it's not if, it's when. It's just hope you get bounced back from it.
Yeah, exactly. I believe, I can't remember exactly what year, but I think it was quite a few years ago, but you had a nasty broken leg, I believe, Brock.
That's when Dylan took me out at Costa Mesa.
I was just about to say, these boys are best friends.
Yeah, no,
under circumstances.
Just a racing incident. I think it was the last chance to go into the final, and we were kind of 3 wide for about 2 laps, and Dylan had just caught some grip, tangled with Jason, who was in the kind of like in the middle of the track, and then I was on the outside, and tangled, and then going into the corner, everybody just went straight. And with Costa Mesa, it's such a small track, you don't have really much time to think. So I think I just tried to lay the bike down quickly, but looking back, I probably should have jumped off the back, but can't do anything about it now. But like I said, injuries are a thing, and I've always come back, I feel stronger from injuries. I think it's just with all the downtime, I really kind of reflect on where I could be better and yeah, do a lot of studying when I'm down. So I always come back as a better rider from injuries. That's the only plus, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I think we got Brenda, your believe your sister. Is that correct? No. Or is this your mom?
My mom, yeah,
That's your mom.
my mom.
Okay. So you have which
Hey,
one? Your
boys.
sister.
It's happening,
What's your
Mom.
your mom is Brenda, and then your sister is Hannah.
Hannah, yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's what I
Come on,
say.
Wilbur, you
The
know
profile,
this.
the profile picture was Hannah. So I was like, is she like logged down on her mom's Facebook or something?
Yeah, it's
And
probably
then
both of them
you
sitting
got
to each
Elena
other,
right
to
here.
be fair.
Yeah, right.
What's yeah, right? I don't
I
know
don't know.
what you're talking about.
She's kind of irrelevant
Go
now.
back to work,
so.
Elena.
He's definitely getting
Oh
some.
man.
Someone's gonna ring up your boss here in a second.
Oh, you probably have him on speed dial too. She probably gets complaints all the time.
Colin Cece, I think it's her name. It's
Uh
probably a girl waiting in line, and then.
oh.
Oh, Doug, let's talk to you today. Tell him, Doug.
Leroy.
We should honestly send Doug the link and have him come on and chit chat with us.
Yeah, we should.
Are we supposed to talk Speedway on this thing?
No. No, that's not what we do here.
Let's talk about Doug.
Yeah, dude. Doug's probably on the shitter right now watching this.
He's probably laying down at work.
Oh my god. Having your Doug as your dad, Broc the Hawk. Oh my god. Chat boys.
Connor. Get
Oh
back
man.
to my covers, huh?
Oh my god. Doug's going at it. He's about to start. You know what, Doug? Let's hear the best story ever. Like, put it in the chat, just like the most embarrassing story for Broc.
Oh, no.
So, it's not fun. Having Doug as your dad, Broc, how beneficial was that? I mean, you've had races with him. That's what's crazy. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to race my dad. He actually said that too. He's probably scared, not going to lie. Probably kick his ass or something. So, how is it to have him as your dad? Was it a big help moving? You know, he through all the years. You know, you've won national championships as a kid, and then moving that up to 500s as well.
Yeah, no, it was huge to have someone like my dad to teach me and kind of teach me the craft, and especially when starting off. I feel he prepared me in an awesome way. He taught me how to do it the correct way, and which has made my life a lot easier to get where I am now. Yeah, but he's ridden before, and he's been there. He's been over to Europe. He's done it. So just to have someone like that with all the knowledge, he could tell me, kind of point me in the right direction, and also point me in the direction that I don't want to go. He's been there and experienced it all. So, like I said, he's prepared me in the correct way, and basically, dug me out a path and then now sent me on my way.
What's awesome is that your dad is working for a plumbing company, and whenever we have any problems, we call him, and when he comes over, it's the funniest stories. He has the funniest and best stories from any timeline. It's just pure awesome.
Yeah, and every single time he tells them, they get better and better.
They get
I don't know
better.
if he's adding
can be
stuff to them or what.
Yeah. That's the thing though. He can retell a story and it's still funny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he could go on for days with his stories. It's great.
Oh my god. I believe when you were in your first there you go. I believe he said don't follow my footsteps.
That's the other side of things that he's taught me. The good and the bad.
This is my story. Oh my god. I believe you were telling me we were standing next to your truck or something, and we were talking about Charlie Venegas because he was there, and you were saying that you had trips with him when you would go over to, or you would drive up to what's it called, Northern California. You would fly up with him, and then you'd keep a bike up there. You were saying that Charlie had the best stories and would make the funniest things up.
Oh yeah, no, that was a great time. Another big learning curve for me, leaving some bikes up in Northern California, and then traveling with Charlie every week, flying up there, prepping the bikes, getting them ready for the race night. But yeah, just flying with him, and then we would rent like a rental car for the weekend or for the day or two, and yeah, just the amount of stories he has. He's just a character. Just the little sayings he has and the stories he tells. It's hilarious. It was a good time for sure.
That's awesome. Charlie's also been over there. He's done it. He's definitely he has the best style in Speedway, in my opinion. He's got the most awesome style.
Yeah, he doesn't get the edge for no reason.
The Edge, Charlie the Edge Venegas. And the thing is that I went up to Auburn a couple years ago, and he was there, and I think it was like midday because we dropped the Easy Up or something off, and then we drove back to the hotel, and he was there, and I see him like pop his back up, like just like stood up behind the wall or something like that, and I walk over there and I'm like, "Hey, Charlie," his whole bike is apart. He's racing in like 5 hours or something, whatever it is. The whole bike is apart, and I'm like, "What's going on?" "Oh, I had a little bit of a spill last week." I was like, "A little bit?" He's showing me the frame. The whole thing is just twisted, crooked, and I'm like, "Dude, what are you gonna go buy a new one?" And he's like, "No, I'll straighten it."
Oh yeah, run what you brung.
Oh my God.
I know
had
he used to come and stay over at my place every once in a while. You would definitely leave with either a few clutch plates or a set of boots or maybe some mud guards. You would score, they'd be on his bike the next week.
Steve Evans is saying that we need a Doug Nicol show. But here's the thing though. It would have to be a show that's like, if you can't take dark humor, you cannot listen to it.
And the show would need to be 4 hours long.
Yeah.
Every show, and it would probably end up being every day. He would probably just like when he gets home from work, just sit down and just put his phone up and start recording. He wouldn't even need a guest. He could just talk to himself.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. Just
Ken McKinney.
go. Just go.
Yeah, just go. Ken McKinney, hey, hi B, do your best. You know you will.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Ken. It means a lot. And looking forward to watching some more of your live streams here shortly.
Yeah, XSR has
Upcoming
been
events.
Yeah, exactly. XSR has been doing some commercials for us on their live stream. So major thank you to him, and make sure to tune in and watch this Saturday, I believe. You got Max Dillon's brother is racing this weekend, and he's fighting for the Triple Crown Championship, I think it's called.
Yeah, I think something like that, right? Is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Triple Crown or something like that?
I think he's winning it. So he's on the way to a grand, which is not too bad.
And if Dougie comes out of retirement,
Oh yeah, we heard rumors.
Dude,
coming.
Dougie comes out of retirement.
He doesn't know of anybody that could beat him out there right now.
Oh my God. Dougie, here's the thing though. There's been 3 rounds. Dougie would only need 1 round and he would win the whole thing.
Yeah. I would like to see it as long as he washes my bike before I get home.
Ooh. He said he does not wash his bike anymore. Like he doesn't.
Oh man. Well, there's been a couple times where he's ridden, and then when I get home, it's like, man, I'm rushing. There's probably a meeting coming up that weekend. I fly in, and then I've got to wash it, and it's like real hard to wash because he's let it sit dirty for weeks, and oh man. But as long as he washes it, I'm fine with it.
I don't think there's a part in his body that wants to wash another bike. He said he'll do everything else but the bike.
He can go for it.
Oh
Man.
my God. You got Lawrence Rogers. Hi, Brock and Dylan. If you need any advice or help, shout me. Brock, give Dylan my number.
Will do. Will do. And looking forward to catching up here shortly. Yeah, about 2 weeks out from the season. So, yeah, I'll be seeing a lot of familiar faces, people I haven't seen in a long time. So, looking forward to catching up with everybody. But I will. I'll give your number to Dylan.
Doug says he changed his tires.
That is true. That is true. I could get real.
I don't think he
real
spelled
angry
tires
at
right.
tires sometimes. That's how you spell it here, though. Maybe he's trying to make a joke. I don't know.
It's like practice. They spell practice different over there.
Yeah, there's a few different words. Can't think of them.
Aluminium.
They just say that different.
Yeah, they say that different. It's strange.
I think that's just you that say that, Dylan.
Well, I thought
I've just been punking him a lot. I've been saying, yeah, they say it this way here just to make him seem like an idiot.
And it's not kebab, it's kebab
Kebab.
for future reference.
kebab. I know. I've heard people say kebab. I've heard people call it like I always thought a kebab or kebab, whatever it was a shish kebab. I thought those were the same things. Like back home, it's like you skewer, and then you got the meat and the peppers and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that's definitely not the same thing.
No, definitely. Yeah, well, thanks. I know that now. After I got it, I was lost when I first got it. I was like, what is this?
Well, cool to see you at Wolverhampton. I believe he's meaning.
Yeah.
And then here's
no, I'm looking forward to it as well. I think we've got like a open meeting or something 17th, and then first match. I don't know when the first match is. I have to check again. I've got a lot to do before then, so I'm just waiting to get off this quarantine to get things in order.
he's calling you fannies.
Doug. Fannies. Takes one to know one.
Is he? Oh my God. Has your dad? When was the last time your dad was over to England?
He came over for my first meeting in 2018. It was, and then did the under 21 round with me in Poland. I know he's trying to come back over. Just everything's so hard with travel restrictions. It's not quite worth it at the moment. So once everything clears up, I'm sure he'll be over here, and yeah, hopefully sometime this season, but just hard to say.
For sure. I mean that'd be awesome. Oh, here we got Wolves. May 17th is the first meeting, with the league meeting on May 24th. Oh, that is very soon.
Yeah, 17th. That's my first meeting of the year as well. Is that it's an individual, I believe. So looking forward to that. Brush off the cobwebs, get a feel for the track.
May 17th. That's when my dad gets back from Poland. He's been there for quite a long time. He's been there for like 3 weeks now.
Oh, right. And what's his plan? Is he going to go back and forth all season, or?
That's what he's been doing, and I think that's what he's planning on doing for the rest of the season. Until maybe summer,
Right.
if we all go back for a little bit, then he might just go there for a few weeks. But other than that, I don't think that he's going to go there like permanently.
Right. Okay.
What is your favorite track?
It seems like a good deal he's got going on.
What is your favorite track? Outside of England.
Where at? Anywhere?
Outside of England.
Outside of England. Outside of the States as well?
Yes.
Okay. Man, that's a hard one. I've been to quite a few tracks outside, but I haven't nearly been to all of them, that's for sure. So, I'd say Torrin was probably my favorite track so far. I've never done a meeting there, but just doing practice laps, man, it was just, you could go around forever, and I was just having a blast. Awesome track, awesome race lines. So, I'd probably say Torrin so far.
Yeah, you went there with my dad, I believe, right?
Yeah, 2017, I think it was. a few months.
How was that going
So,
over
yeah,
there
I
and
got to
spending time with
practice.
him?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a big jump for me. Yeah, one that was, yeah, everything was so new to me. I hadn't spent that much time over there. You know, going to a different country, especially nobody, no, well, not, I wouldn't say nobody, but not a lot of people know English. Um, yeah, everything was different. It was a big eye opener for me for sure. Um, yeah, a lot to learn. And yeah, it kind of opened my eyes and made me think about things a lot different after 2017 and yeah, no, it was an awesome experience.
I think this is a track in France, I believe.
Yeah, Macon, we had a practice session there 2018 before the season started. That's an awesome track as well. Yeah, I'd like to go back there sometime.
That'd be very cool. And oh, this is a good one. What would your ultimate USA team be?
Man, yeah, that's a hard one. I'd need a list of names. It's hard for me, you know. Obviously I'm still young, so I came into Speedway only about 10 years ago. So um, all the people before my time, I've heard about how great they are, but I haven't studied, you know, um, too much racing before my time. You know, I've more just focused since I got into the sport. I've focused on what was in front of me and in the new generation of riding. So um, it's hard to say. How many's in the team?
4,
That might make it
5,
a bit easier for me.
4 or 5.
Four or five. I'd throw myself in there just to ride with
Ooh,
all the other legends that I name.
there's
And
one.
then man, I'd have to say your dad, Bruce Penhall. Man, I don't know if I want to go for some young guns in there or just USA riders, Ultimate USA team. Yeah.
Yeah, just USA.
Okay. I'd say Kelly Moran. I really liked his style.
Ooh,
Um,
interesting.
let's see. That's how many? 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who could the last one be? I'll throw a Wolverhampton rider in there. I'll go Sam or Malenko.
Ooh,
So there's my 5.
wow. That's
Mix
an
it up a
interesting
bit.
5. That'd be very good. Oh, someone just put here,
Yeah.
Samuel Malenko.
Yep, there we go. I'm not sure if that would be, I don't know. I mean, I'm in a team, so it definitely wouldn't be the best team going, but that's what I would like to see. That would be pretty fun.
Oh, it's not letting me unmute. You need to unmute the mic.
We can't hear you.
Unmute it.
How's that?
There you go. There you go.
There
Now
we go.
do your talking, bitches.
What's going on?
Oh, this is awesome.
Wilbur, where do you want to start?
Oh my God. You know what?
Hey, you caught me working out here, boys.
Oh, looky
Actually,
there.
Actually, I laid down for lunch on the barbells, baby.
You know what? Doug, let's
Getting
get this
ready for
right
the
here. This is
weekend?
Doug. This is Brock's dad, the legendary Doug, the Destroyer Nicol. What is your best story about Brock?
I think the best one is, I think the first time Brock was just doing I just got busted doing a podcast now from work. See that? I snuck into the gym to do this so it'd be quiet. But my best story on Brock is Martin Hagen and his family were just over to America, and we had just met them, and he was sponsoring Brock on a mini bike.
I know what it is.
And Brock's mom asked him, "Go get me a candy bar." Okay, so Brock goes and misses his race and comes back, and I smacked the crap out of him, right? And I said, "Where were you? You missed your race, you know?" He goes, "Oh, I was getting Mama a candy bar." And I chased him around, and it was a big thing and everything, but that had to be the best one, actually.
Brock, your comments on that?
The back of his head still.
I haven't been to the. Yeah, I still got a lump on the back of my head, and I haven't been to the candy shack since.
So that taught you not to go get candy bars for your mom. That's for sure.
No, I pulled out a candy bar the other day, and for some reason, I pulled it out to eat it. And Brock started flinching.
Yeah, he ought to. Hey, that's the only way Dylan won that night.
Oh God! Oh man!
You want to go there, Pickle?
Oh, I remember. okay, let's do this. I remember one time. I think it was sometime when we were juniors. I think it was at Costa Mesa, I believe. And I think you guys let me ride one of your bikes on the night.
Oh yeah.
Ventura.
And
No,
no.
Costa Mesa.
It was at Costa Mesa when we were on juniors. And I ended up winning. I ended up winning the main on Brock's bike.
I let him borrow my backup bike, and then he went and beat me on my own bike.
Oh, did Doug slap you even harder then?
Negative.
No, it's all right.
No, I thought I thought Dougie was gonna slap me.
No, hey, sometimes when Brock won the juniors, he was on a maximum. He beat Dylan's brother in the first ride, and then
Dylan's brother.
Yeah, Max and Dylan met in the last round, and I went over and I said, "Hey, Dylan, do you need a tire?" Really didn't want to run off with Max for the win. I need you to beat your brother here, or they would have been tied. Brock and Max would have been tied. So I'm offering him tires. He's got this bald tire on. He's flying. And, oh, no, this one works perfect, Uncle D. I said, okay, well, you can make a start with a new one. Wouldn't do it. So whatever it takes, I think.
Did he go out and win?
I think he did.
Ooh.
I think he did.
That proves my point that Dylan can ride. And never mind, I take that back.
Yeah, he doesn't sweat the small stuff. Believe me. Dylan just does the business. I won't
Even
pull
when he's
out.
not trying, he's sabotaging me for my first meeting. He's been snoring all night as loud as he can. It's been keeping me up.
Yeah, well, see that. You got to put him outside. Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, I got to get back to work, guys.
Yeah, you go do important shit.
I am very important.
Oh man.
I'll see you guys later.
Have a good one. See you, Uncle D.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. How awesome was that? I kind of snuck him on in the background.
Oh no, that was good. That was perfect.
I was honestly thinking he was gonna go even more embarrassing with stories, but I mean, missing your heat because you had to go get a mom a candy bar is not too good.
Yeah, I knew where he was going with that one right off the bat. I like learning the hard way, anyways.
Yeah, true. Yeah, hi, Uncle D. Now this show has gone to all hell. Oh man, coffee can. Oh, do you know this? Is this a story or something?
I think maybe my dad knows that one.
Oh,
I'm
man.
not sure.
Oh, we should have asked him. That would have probably been good. Oh, man. Well, we're just about reaching our hour mark here. This show has really gone on to all hell. It was awesome, though. Both you guys, thank you so much for coming on. It was funny. I think we need to say massive thank you to Doug for bringing out the best of Brock. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Thanks for having me. I know I was supposed to come on last week with Dylan, but just got caught up with my traveling, flying in that day. So it was a bit hard, but yeah, I'm stoked I got on here and it was good chatting to you.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I was
We
happy to
need to.
crash it.
What'd you say?
Said, yeah, I was happy to crash the show again.
You're welcome. You stole the show, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't even mean to. I'm not even
You're like Delana.
I'm not even flexing.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
What a great
Nice.
show. All fantastic job by Speedway Chat Show. Thank you, Wolf Speedway. We'll see you soon, Brock.
Awesome. See you guys soon. I'm excited. Man. Yeah, no, I can't wait. It feels like forever. So yeah, I'm roaring to go. So can't come soon enough.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys go do your quarantine things. You have fun with that. It's been an honor, and we need to catch up when the season ends to see how it went for you both. We'll see if Dylan lasts, and we'll see if Brock lasts. That's for sure. You might kick each other out of the house by the time these 8 days have gone by.
Yeah, I think we played Uno last night for about an hour, so might have to go whoop him again in this.
I beat him 4 times in a row.
He did, but it was beginner's luck. So
It was
yeah, we've just been playing Uno to pass time.
My God, you know what? Uno does waste a lot of time, so you're smart with that move.
Yeah, we started betting American dollars on the games.
Ooh, so when you get back, you're gonna be able to go buy another candy bar for your mom or something.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, is Dylan at Plymouth on Tuesday?
Yeah, that's the plan. As long
Perfect.
as I can make sure that everything's ready.
As long as we get our test results back.
Yeah, as long as I get my test results back, and then yeah, make sure the equipment's sorted and ready. So that way, I think once I get down there, I'm just able to go and pick up my visa and do that practice and all of that. So yeah, that's the plan.
Awesome. Well, boys, we'll leave you to it. If you just stay in the background, I'll talk to you after I finish this show. So thanks again for coming on, and we'll speak soon.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Thank you, boss.
Peace. That was an amazing show. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Once again, massive thank you to SP2S Speedway, Rent Truck, everyone that's been doing the Speedway Chat Show and helping us out and watching. Exactly. So next week, we'll have Jerry back on. Remember to tune into our Speedway Chat Show podcast. This will be posted later on today. And have a great rest of your evening. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Make sure to tune to XSRA.tv this weekend for a Triple Crown finale in Bakersfield. Thanks again, Brock and Dylan, and we'll see you at the next one. Peace.